Hi fellow YouTubers, this is Nika Blue, and first of all, please ignore the barking in the background. That is from one of my dogs, the bad one. I want to apologize for not getting any more airbrush makeup videos up recently. I've been kind of busy with work and other things, but and I promise I will get some more of those videos up for you guys. But today I am doing a video about my brand new square foot garden. So I'm going to turn the camera around and point it out to you guys, and then I'll come back to me. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so this is my square foot garden, and as you can see, I have a huge fence up to keep the dogs at the end of the yard out, because as you can see, they're very bad and they would eat my planter box, which they already did start. At least my Great Dane did. You see, he chewed right here on my planter box. He's really bad about it, so the fence had to go up to keep him out of my planter box. But this is my square foot garden, and as you can see, I only have a couple of the squares planted right now because it's too early to plant the other things that I'm going to put in there. But this box is 2 feet wide by 10 feet long, and I couldn't do a 4-foot box because this is literally the only sunny spot in our entire yard. So I couldn't go any wider than 2 feet. It had to be up against the fence, and all the books and the websites tell you that you really, if you're only going to have access to it from one side, that you don't want to go any wider than 2 feet, because that's about the length that you can reach in. But the trellis that I put up is just some galvanized steel that's 7 feet high, which puts it about 6 feet above the box, and it's 10 feet long. It runs the length of the box, and then I just trellised up the 2 4-foot sections. As you can see, I did a 4-foot section here, a 2-foot section here, and then another 4-foot section here. So I can, on this side, I'm going to have cucumbers and melons and bush beans and some other stuff. In this center box, I have planted beets and carrots. I have the same kind of carrots, and on the beets, I have Chicago red beets and Detroit red beets right here. And for those of you that want to know what this is a little moisture meter that just tells me basically when I need to water, because I haven't got my irrigation system in yet. I gotta do a little bit more research. I bought the kit, but I'm not exactly sure how to set it up, so I gotta read a little bit more into that before I set it up. On this side, I have some radishes in this box, onions in this box, and then I planted marigolds in this box because marigolds are supposed to be really great for tomatoes, which will be going back in this box. I'm only going to grow a couple of tomato plants this year, and I think you can do 2 per box, and we're just growing some cherry tomatoes because my boyfriend and I, we're not big tomato eaters. The only ones we eat are cherry tomatoes for our salads, and that's about it. Otherwise, we don't grow tomatoes because it seems like everybody grows tomatoes, and people are constantly trying to foist them off on everybody else, and we're really not about growing something we're not going to eat. These 2 boxes are going to be honeydew melons. I was going to plant corn in these 2 boxes, but I don't think that I'm going to now, because I was reading the thing on corn. It's like you want like 4 rows of 4 stalks each so that it gets pollinated, and as you can see, I don't have the space for that, so I just got to figure out something else to put in these 2 boxes. And then in this other corner, I'm going to put nasturtiums because they are supposed to be a good companion plant for cucumbers, which are going to be in these 2 boxes. So I'm going to try my hand at pickling this year. So I'm going to be growing a regular cucumber in this square for my salads and sandwiches and stuff. And then I'm going to be growing a pickling cucumber in this square because yeah, I'm going to try doing my hand a little canning this year. So that's my square foot garden, and yeah, I'm extremely proud of myself. My boyfriend and I built this box in about maybe an hour, maybe not even that. The box itself went up fairly quick. Filling the box, however, with the mix took forever, because I had planned on renting a cement mixer to mix up all of the dirt and the compost and the vermiculite and the peat moss, but I realized that I drive a Jeep Liberty and it has no hitch, and a concrete mixer is too big to fit into it. So I had no way of getting a concrete mixer here, so I just ended up mixing it all by hand with that little 5-gallon bucket, and it took forever. And then the grids, I'm just using, I think this is molding, actually, that I found in, I think I got this at like Home Depot or Menards or something, and it's like little 1-inch, I don't even think it's an inch, it's 1-inch molding. That, as you can see, my handy dandy work, I started to split the molding, but the grids are still in there, and they're fairly secure. So yeah, at any rate, that is my square foot garden. And oh, look, there's my boyfriend's mother. She's checking me out doing a YouTube video. But that's my square foot garden, and then stay tuned for updates, and I'll have when the plants and stuff start coming in. In the meantime, thank you and bye.